gosh, I sure hope this is a nerd crowd. My husband and I have always had a lot of chemistry. We met in high school. I didn't know him from Adam, but that didn't matter. I got to class late and I couldn't find a seat, and then I saw him wave over to one beside him. My hero, a regular Clark Kent, or a James Bond. We were a year apart, so the next year, my friend asked where he was, and I told her, he graduated, silly, and durr. But I had given him my email address, and no messages for the longest time. I felt like an absolute zero. But then one day, I saw him there in my inbox. He said, "Do you want to go for a walk? It's a fair day outside." And then he sent his phone number, which made me really nervous because I'm such a bore on the phone. I mean, really, you could use my phone conversations as an example of tedium, like a bore model. But with him, it was easy. We were just so in sync. He told me he was at the mechanic because his car been acting funny lately. But we could meet up right after, so we did, and we went on a walk around the city. We saw these Ron Paul 2012 stickers everywhere, and we both agreed that America was never going to elect Ron. We thought about going to see a movie. He had this friend who could get us in to see the new Tron. No charge. But just as we were about to pass California Pizza Kitchen, we noticed some precipitation. So we ducked into a Mexican restaurant instead. I wanted to order guacamole, but I didn't know if it was the right season for avogadros. He went over to the bar to get in the queue for drinks, you know, the alkaline. And when he came back to our table, we started talking about music. He liked metal, but I prefer more folksy stuff, like older Jewel. But he told me, I don't care what we listen to, as long as you keep that radio active. I asked him to tell me a secret, and he said that he had kind of a strange belly button because when he was born, the doctor couldn't heal the umbilical cord quite right. And then he showed me how he could take his tongue and make a W shape with it. Man, normally I just care if a guy's nice, but if they can do tricks with their tongues, Tin, I'm really interested. I went home and I told my catalyst of reasons why he was the one. And I told myself, keep your eye on the prize. So I called the next day to ask him out again. He wanted to see Transformers, but I didn't want to sulfur through that. So anyway, things got serious. I met his family. His mom, Jennifer, lovely lady, but sometimes she would call while we were on a date, and I'd tell him, say hydrogen for me. Sometimes he'd tell me they were on speakerphone, so I'd just shout, hello, Jen. And he would always remember to text good nitrogen. He was my friend, my partner, my alloy. So when he put his knee on the floor and proposed, I said, you bet your mass. Thanks.